So today I'm going to teach you how to make slime. I know everybody's in quarantine right now, and this is something that you can play with. So all you're going to need is some baking soda, and you're going to need some pure. Then you're going to need some Dawn. Oh, sorry, pure is shaving cream, and you're going to need a mixer and 1 teaspoon. And you're going to need some Tide and Elmer's glue. If I said that before, please, I forgot. So you're going to pour it all in. And then you're going to grab some Tide, a little bit. You're going to pour it in. And then you're going to mix it. I've got a mixer right here. Mix it. And when you're done with that, you're gonna grab your Dawn and you're gonna put quite a lot, like about that much. And then you're gonna put right here. The Dawn will help it be stretchier and it'll help it be like smell. And so when you're doing that, then you want to mix again. Now your slime is gonna be very smelly and very stretchy. And next, what you're gonna do is grab shaving cream. It'll make it more stretchy and fluffy. So then you're gonna put about that much shaving cream. And then you're going to start mixing once again. And then you're going to get a little cup and your teaspoon and your baking soda. So let me grab a little bit of water. And so once you get some water, you're going to grab a teaspoon of baking soda. And then, so once you have 1 teaspoon, you're going to add it to the water, just like so. And then you're going to put the teaspoon down. You're going to grab a spoon. I don't recommend any spoon, just a regular spoon. And you're going to mix very slowly so it doesn't make a big mess. Next, it's going to look very cloudy. The water's going to look very cloudy. Then you're going to pour it all in. You're going to mix it. It's going to be super slippery, so watch out. Try not to spill anything. And then, next step is that you're going to grab all the slime. Well, you're going to grab a little bit, okay? And then you're going to just get your hands messy with the slime. You're going to keep going like this for a while. Let me grab a little bit more slime because I didn't really get so much. And I'm going to start mixing with my fingers. It's better if you do it with your fingers so that it it's way faster. If you would have done it with a mixer, it would have went way slower. So you're gonna keep mixing and mixing, and once the slime is like very look, I'll show you when mine is ready. I'm just mixing. I'm gonna keep mixing until it's done. Look, you see how the slime is now very nice? When it's ready, you're gonna be able to just rip it off. Or if you want your slime to be very sticky, then don't add the baking soda and water, or else it's gonna be very nice and soft. But I would recommend the baking soda and water so that it's not sticky and doesn't make a big mess. I mean, with the slime that I made before, it's gotten onto my carpet and my couch and it doesn't come off. But with the slime that I made, it actually will come off. So I've tried it. My mom, look, Mom, can you please come over here and verify that it works? So it works, and I've actually dropped it on my clothes and it doesn't stain it at all. So look, as you can see, it's like ripping off my hand. Once it's doing that, you need to get it off one full hand. Okay? Make one hand have the slime. So you're just gonna get it all off this hand. Just like so. You're gonna make sure none of this slime gets onto your plate. I mean, I told you to leave a lot of it inside the bowl. Just grab a little bit. I had to grab a little bit more because mine was, I didn't grab like so much. Next, when your whole hand right here has the slime, it's gonna seem sticky at first, but then you're gonna grab some of this. This feels like it's liquid and not slime. Well, you're gonna mix it with this slime, and this is gonna make the slime that I had into a slime that's not very sticky. It's gonna seem like it's very sticky on your hands, but it'll just come straight off like so. And so you're gonna keep mixing with your hands, and once you mix it a lot with this, you're gonna keep grabbing more and adding more. So you're gonna keep doing this, keep mixing it with the liquid one, with the liquid slime that's still in your bowl, and then you're going to keep mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing. And then once it feels like it's the slime before you added all the liquid slime, then you can just pull it off just like that. But if there's still more, I would grab all of it that's in there. So it's a lot of slime, but if you don't want that much slime, you can just grab this much. And of course, whenever you want a little, just don't add so much of the liquid slime that's still in the bowl. As you can see, my slime is very stretchy, but it'll come off. Look, you see my hand right here, it's still the slime. It just comes straight off, just like so. So it's very fun to play with. Sometimes it's gonna take a long time for it to start going again. And so once you once you do it for a long time, it's gonna start like not getting on your hands. Like, you see how my hands are very dirty with the slime? Well, look, you just keep playing around with it. Just don't let it touch anything at the moment. And then while you're playing around with it, it's gonna get off your hands. So I would verify that you keep stretching and pulling on it. And then it's gonna make it to where your slime is not going to get on your clothes or anything. Well, of course, if you leave it on there for a long time, it's going to stay on there. But if you just drop it on there by accident, you can just pull it off and it'll be fine. So you're just gonna keep going like this. As you can see, the slime is just like coming off this hand. Next, we're gonna try to get it off this hand. It just did, but sometimes you're gonna do the back of your hand all dirty and try to get it off. Sometimes, whenever the slime is whenever you play with it for a long time, it's gonna finally get to where it's soft and it doesn't have to be well. It's because with regular slime you have to be very careful with it and cautious. But with this slime, you should be able just to roll it around on your clothes. Look, as you can see it. I just went like that, and it comes straight off. But if you leave it there for a long time, of course it's gonna stay like that. And when you're doing this, you want to get it all off you. So it's like kinetic slime, kinetic sand. They brought out this slime that's called kinetic sand slime. My mom has bought me some, and it just goes like that. Whenever you have to pull some off, just go like that and it comes off. That's how this slime is working. It's just coming off of me whenever I tap on any other slime. It's just coming right off and getting onto the big slime. So once it's all off your one hand, it's almost ready. Look, once it's not getting on both my hands and it's not stretching just like that, then you should be able to like roll it into a ball and everything. And so, of course, you can just like play catch with it, or you can turn it into a ball and do whatever you want to do with the ball. And until the slime is finally not stretching like that on your hands, then that means that it's ready. But if you don't want this big of a slime, you can make a bigger slime, but you would need like double the amount of what I showed you to get. But once we get this slime to work properly, look, as you can see, it's not very sticky anymore. Look how it's just coming off. I know all day me and my brother have been making this slime, and every time that we make it, our hands get very dirty. But of course, it just comes off just like that. As you could see earlier, my slime was all over my hand. But look at it now. And then once it's doing this, it means it's ready. And then you can just play around with it like however you want. Whenever I play around with slime, I always am just stretching it and watching TV at the same time, because I like to just move around my hands on the slime while I'm watching a show. And look, I can show you that it doesn't get on your shirt. Just comes straight off. Yeah, and before I made this slime, I made a slime that my cousin taught me how to make, but it didn't come out at all. It just was liquid, like pure slime liquid. But with this slime, it just comes out so stretchy, and I guarantee it will work, because like for 2 years, me and my mom, we kept trying and trying to make slime, but it always went wrong or dried up very fast. But with this slime, if it dries up, it's just gonna feel hard, and then when you play with it more, it starts getting like this. So of course, it just comes off just like that, and that's how you make slime.